We are theoretically live. Sweet. Alright. Hey everybody. Welcome back. As promised, I'm actually here. I am, 40 minutes early. My daughter has been sleeping a lot today with kind of an odd schedule, so I expect she'll actually wake up at an odd time, rather than going down at around 7 and staying down for most of the night. So I'm planning for that eventuality by starting early on the stream, and that way I can end a little bit earlier on that one. So today on the docket, more variant hunting, and specifically I was going to look into Akash 3. I have no idea what her innate power is with this variant. That's not really the point. I'm just here to play the game. So what we need to do is win a game in Nexus of the Void with Akash 3 on the team. We need each unique primordial seed to enter the environment deck. Must be reduced to 9 or less HP, then recover back to full. And Akash Floor must be in play at the end of the game without ever having left play. That's going to be, I think, the trickiest part here is making sure that stays alive. So we're going to do the classic. We're going to do Ambuscade. And we're going to do Akash 3, of course. And the question is, who else do we bring in on this action? And I think Dr. Medico seems like a pretty good bet. And Wraith has her redirect, as in redirect damage from the lowest health to the highest health. So that, I think, will be pretty good for keeping Akash Flora alive, because Akash Flora does not have a ton of health. And, of course, Dr. Medico to get Akash 3 back to full health. I mean, she has HP recovery, if I remember correctly, but this is just a good way to boost all of that. I think that's all I really care about. We do have to play in Nexus of the Void. Did I miss that? There it is. Oh, right, the Spirit Island. Okay. I don't think I need anything else. Options for like additional characters would be anybody who can get her cards into the environment deck a little bit faster, just to make this game go a little bit faster, but I don't know, it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, I'd be like Argent Adept is a good one for that. These are my answers to everything. Argent Adept, Dr. Medico, and Wraith. If they can't make it happen, no one can. I'm kidding, of course. Yeah, look, I don't think there's any reason not to just do this. Hey, Dragon! Yeah, it has been a long time. Welcome back to the channel. I've never seen her text before. Granted, I haven't played a ton since Oblivion was released digitally. Hey, how's it going, Dragon? You have a lot of health. Yeah. So I'm going to spend a lot of time reading Akash 3's cards. Oh yeah, I liked that ability. That was fun. I have no primordial seeds in hand. That's good. Hold on. Must enter the environment deck. Okay. Alright. So I don't need to have don't need to have all of them in the environment deck at the same time. That would be very difficult to accomplish. Considering there's quite a few primordial seeds. I'm doing all right, you know. Doing all right. Getting well. It's taking at least the next few weeks getting back into streaming. We'll see how long I can keep this up for. I have a child now, so that's really the pivotal thing. Will the child allow me to continue streaming? That's pretty good. Each unique primordial seed. That's okay. That's a little bit better. Yeah, thanks. Right now she is currently asleep and my wife is at work. That seems like a good way to get cards into the deck. This seems like a good way to get Akash Flora out. Alright, let me just read this again. Okay. That seems fine. Yeah, I think that just makes sense to get it right now. Granted, it won't heal, but... Oh, the only reason not to have... Do you have smoke bombs? Okay, she has smoke bombs. Everything's fine. Yeah. I really do need to get primordial seeds. There we go. Also, okay, so we have healing pollen, creeping mold, noxious pod. I recognize the arts, but not for specifically what all these things do. Stringing roots, vitalized thorns. I'm gonna need to write this down somewhere. I need a list of these things. Alright, so it's creeping mold, healing pollen, mold, pollen, pod, and it's a magic card. Roots, thorns. Luckily, they are all different nouns with adjectives in front of them. Okay. I don't actually care about healing Akash 3 right now. So right now we're trying to unlock Akash 3's variant. So I need to get each unique primordial seed into the environment deck. Akash 3 has to go down to 9 or less HP, then go back up to full, and Akash Flora must be in play at the end of the game without ever having left play. So that's going to be very important. Pretty good. These are all pretty good. I think, though, I just want to... Even if I don't have the healing wave, I think that's a pretty strong one to just bang out early. Jeez, if I keep this up, Akash Flora is never going to be lowest health. I'm thinking the eyepiece. Just to filter. Yeah. Oh, good. Actually, you know what? That's fine. I know it plays another card, but it's fine. Well, that was convenient. Ooh, I think that was a pretty good one. And if I'm not mistaken, we just put a Primordial Seed into their deck? Maybe I am mistaken. No, into their trash, yes. I have to get them into the deck. That's important. Hey, Games for Life Gamer. Welcome. Alright. So let's just keep this thing healing all the time. All healing all the time. Apparently we're going to run into every single run and gun. It's just the way things go sometimes. It's actually not even a problem, because we want Akash 3 to take damage. Skip. Okay, alright, that's pretty good. Yeah, I think we want to scatter seeds. Just to try and hit more seeds. I think, like, the intent is you play this when you have... Yeah, I'm going for variant. Akash 3. Digital versions of board games are hard, right? So let's get rid of all of our primordial seeds. There's some roots. There's a pod. I want to keep that. That's pretty good, just to get the cards into the, or out of the trash. Yeah, I need to get Akash 3 down to 9 or less, and then back up to full. Well, that seems pretty fun. Although, not super helpful against Ambuscade. Who cares about Ambuscade? We already have Wraith filtering his deck. And then this one, I think, also... Yeah, it's alright. I think I like that one the most. I don't know. I don't have, like, the optimal plays for Akash 3 down yet. Move any number. Yep, that one. I should have just said choose for me. Anyways, I completely lost my train of thought. This happens a lot now. Yeah, digital versions of board games are hard. There's a lot of shortcuts that human beings tend to take because we are able to, that the digital version just can't take, right? Like, if they were to put... this might be the wrong audience for this, but if they were to put Mind's Desire into MTG Arena, which is a card that, on its own, you look for a card in your deck, and... No. I don't even remember what it is. Oh, you, like, shuffle and then put a card on top of your deck? I don't really remember the exact specifics. Anyways, it involves shuffling your deck. That's the important part here. It involves shuffling your deck, and what happens is it also has Storm, so you copy it. Yeah, that's why it's... This is a little bit the wrong audience. The important part, again, so it has Storm, so you copy it for every spell cast previously, every card you played previously that turn. I'm summarizing in a bad way. This would not be a good way to learn how to play Magic. So you have multiple instances of shuffling, all as part of one action. But in practice, like in a real setting, everyone's okay if you shuffle once and then do the card reveal thing that comes at the end. You don't need to shuffle 7 times if you cast the thing 7 times. And that's the kind of shortcut that the digital version really can't implement. Or at least I wouldn't expect them to. That would be like a breaking of the rules kind of thing if the digital version did it. And it's the same here. They have to ask about everything, even though you're like, no, I'm waiting to pop Stuntman's Steal the Scene until X player's turn. I don't want to be asked on every single player's start of phase. I don't really like my cards right now. I'm just gonna intensive care and heal the tree. So anyways, that was my inarticulate way of explaining why board games and card games have a tough time making the transition to digital. See, the thing is, Dragon, in Sentinels, to do different variants, I've definitely hit my own team with an AoE multiple times. This person needs to be exhausted. Okay, I can do that. I'll just attack them a bunch. See, yeah. For me, do I have a targeting inhibitor? I do. I have, like, everything. This is so different from the last time I played Wraith, and I had almost no equipment in hand. For me, Tabletop Sim kind of goes too far. Yeah. Yeah. Tabletop Sim is a great approximation of the physical version, except that it's kind of... it's walled behind a clunky interface. Clunky when compared to real life. It's a clunky interface, and it has that inherent problem with video chatting or just audio chatting with friends of you don't get the same kind of facial cues, and even like a microphone and headphones blocks those audio cues sometimes as well, which is why you have all the internet memes of like, you in a meeting, oh no, you go ahead, no, you go ahead, and the person who never finds a chance to jump in. It's, yeah, it feels too much like the real physical game, and so therefore those interface issues become a pretty big blocker, in my opinion. That's not to say it's not helpful. I've been playing Gloomhaven through TTS because the people I'm playing with live in another state across the country. What am I doing here, by the way? I've completely lost track of the game, which is fine. This is great. I love interacting. But wow. This is not my focus anymore. So it has its uses. I've also done a lot of Marvel Legendary through Tabletop Sim. But if there is a real digital adaptation, having something that can kind of, as Dragon put it, take care of that bookkeeping for you really helps you to navigate better in the social side of the game. Oh, and by the way, my mouse is on the way out. Sometimes it will just randomly double click rather than single click. It's very frustrating when it happens. Do I even care about Stunbolt? Sure, why not? Can't hit that. Most cards in play, is that still Akash? No, that's definitely Wraith. So these things I can hit. I don't care about anything attacking Akash 3. That's wonderful. Is there a digital implementation of Marvel Champions that is actually a good adaptation? I think that's the trick. This is a really good implementation of Sentinels of the Multiverse, so I would much rather, yeah, I would much rather play here than on Tabletop Sim for the reasons we've been discussing. Whereas with anything that's not a digital implementation, yeah, I want to do Oblivion. I have yet to do it. I did the Kickstarter for the physical version. I have it here digitally. Have yet to do anything with it. I did not read what that spirit does. I'm sure it's fantastic. What else could it be? Okay. You do you, Ambuscade. You do you. And going invisible is precisely why we brought the Wraith. So we can smoke bombs and have the damage that would go to Akash Flora instead go to Akash 3. Nice. Wraith is also awesome. You know, I've discussed on this channel before. What is... Oh, nobody. I don't want anybody to use a power yet. I'm good for now. What my dream team would be, and Wraith is on there. Now, I haven't updated since Oblivion came out, and I gotta say, I love a lot of the Oblivion heroes. They're very strong. I think we want to scatter seeds again. Actually, that would be pretty dang fantastic. So we have Roots, Pod, Pollen. And we have Mold and Hands. We just need the Thorns. Yeah, let's go get the Thorns. Boop, 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 boop. Vitalized Thorns. Let's do it. And then let's shuffle. Now, it's must enter the deck? Yes. So I don't need them all in there at the same time, is how I'm interpreting that. Luminary is a lot of fun, and we did Luminary last Tuesday. The Luminary unlock. But yeah, all of the Oblivion heroes are just a lot of fun to play. I'd say my least favorite is probably Voidguard Mainstay. But I don't think that's because he's weak by any means. I think it's just he's not my typical playstyle. Yeah, if I remember, he just doesn't do stuff fast enough. Like, everybody else gets to do so much stuff every single turn. And Mainstay kind of doesn't. He's pretty standard, like, draw one play, or play one, use one power, draw one. If I remember correctly. It's entirely possible I was just playing him poorly. I wouldn't put it past me to play him poorly. Sure. I might be putting too much onto Akash Flora here. Yeah. And see, the thing is, I like Bunker. I like the concept of Bunker. Except for the mode cards, which I think are the main part of him. Yeah, Bunker's very straightforward. Sorry, I had a Discord person of a friend who potentially might be joining me for variant unlocking in the future. Bunker's fun if you just want to load up the Omni Cannon and go pew pew. But his mode cards just... I never find myself playing. Yeah. Oh yeah, game... For anyone who hasn't seen the Definitive Edition version of Bunker, I am very hyped for the new mode cards for him. I don't remember exactly why I'm so hyped on them, but when I saw them, they looked sweet. Yeah. I don't want to heal Akash through it yet. I am selfish. Now, I'm pretty sure, yeah, can't be reduced, so it's pretty good. I haven't seen all of the reworks they did for Definitive Edition that they've posted so far, but I like what they're going for. I think they put some real thought into not only how to make the themes of each character a little more concise, but just fix some of the oddities. Also, I like their new complexity system, how it's not like a 1 through 3, but also there's some 4s. It's like a scale of 1 to 10 or something now, and that's really nice. That said, like, the art, I don't know. I'm not opposed to the art. I don't think the art is bad by any means, but I did like get introduced to the world with Adam's old art. This isn't even it. So, I'm sure I will love it when I actually see it in print. Because, honestly... yes. Oh no, the hairdryer needs to say the same. And when they go to the realm of Discord... the hairdryer needs to be alive. You know, we could just get, like, all of the mega computers now. And just kind of have fun. Suppose it would have been smarter to get like another micro-targeting computer and so I could have both of these in play at the same time, but yeah. Yeah, villain difficulty is also one of those things that needed to be reworked, because... what is it? Plague Rat's a 2, right? Which means... it's the same as... I think Choke Point might be a 2? I could be wrong. It's the same as the other 2s, which is just not accurate. Plague Rat's definitely a harder 2, if we're talking about a scale of 2s. I'm saying the word 2 a lot. Don't mind me. Yeah, I think that might be my biggest gripe. Now that I'm reminded of it, I'm sure that's fine. Um, Choke point is a 1. Yeah, that does make sense. That tracks. Who's a 2? I don't even know if it matters too much. You know who 2s are. I don't know what I'm doing an effect for, but I'm sure it's fine. This is one thing that the digital version could do a little bit better is something happened. Which thing happens first? I don't know. Okay, so I'm dealing 1 to the something. Okay. Alright. I don't really care. Yes, Kismet. That's the one I was thinking of. Kismet's... There are draws where Kismet is scary. It's just very few and far between. And then Wagermaster, I don't even think you can put a difficulty on him. Like, they even talked about this in the podcast. There are games where you win before the game begins. And there are games where you lose before the game begins. It's kind of hard to put a difficulty on that. I guess if you went for, like, the average... I'm just auto, because I don't think it matters. But the average Wagermaster game is very random. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't put Spite and eesh. I don't know if I'd put Spite with any of those. I might just be a little a little more afraid of Spite than I really should be, but Spite's a frightening character to fight. Now we just need to get the one seed over into the villain trash. Hold on. Nope, don't want to do that yet. So let's scatter the seeds. 4. And then, like, there's a bunch of 3s, and then, I believe Chairman's a 4, and Iron Legacy's a 4. And... yeah, I guess. The scale is really, like... it's not just average difficulty. You do want average difficulty to be one of the things, but also... how much does, like, their opening draw and their subsequent turns impact that difficulty rating? So if you take, like, Ambuscade, he's a pure 1. Oh, Matriarch is a 4. That's good. And Progeny, of course. Ambuscade's a pure 1, and, like, his draws aren't going to change that. Unless he happens to get the explosive launcher and the his ongoing card and like multiple traps, and you happen to be running people with device cards that are getting destroyed, which is what happened last Tuesday. Luminary exploded the world. It was great. Yeah, Matriarch. It depends. If you have, like, a Wraith or a Tachyon on your team against Matriarch, I think most of the time she's not that scary. Let's get rid of that. And then whatever else. Sure, more seeds. If you don't have somebody who can stop Matriarch from dealing damage, then it's very hard to establish a presence, because all of those birds coming in basically all the time really makes it difficult to survive. Yeah, Iron Legacy is a great example. If you have a lot of ongoing destruction and you get it, of course, he can become a lot simpler. But there are also draws where Iron Legacy just starts with four of his scariest ongoing cards, and then you're like, we can't actually do anything. We are down to 25% health after the first round. He can be very frightening. And then Chairman, and also Matriarch, actually, because they both depend upon minions. There are games where you can get Haka and just play Savage Mana and then win. Eventually, you get to the point where Matriarch can't play cards anymore. Her whole deck falls apart because there are no birds left outside of the trash. And then you win. And I've done close to that against Chairman as well, which is always just a blast. I'm going to throw away a random card because I feel like I'm talking a lot and not making any progress. So let's get rid of that one. Don't know what it does. Just choose for me. So yeah, there's a lot of battles where team is huge. If you don't pack the right team, it's not guaranteed you're going to lose, but you're not doing yourself any favors. And then there's a lot of games where we should probably kill that spirit. I don't think it's helping us. If you pack the right team, you just win. So, and as you know, as I said, randomness of the draw really does impact that a lot. So to reiterate the point I started this whole ramble with, difficulty for villains shouldn't just be that one number. I really do think they need some other way to represent it. And maybe Definitive Edition will change that enough that it won't matter as much. But as it stands, some villains can get unbeatable opening hands. Some villains will never be unbeatable. If you play well, I should say. Like, I could probably devise a team that Ambuscade beats a good percentage of the time. I don't want to, but I think I could. Yeah, I saw that they were on tabletop. I might try it. The problem is the one other person... Oh, that's cool. I am not paying attention. I am not paying enough attention to know what I'm supposed to be discarding here. Yeah, but isn't the platform mechanic kind of also reworked? Just gonna hold tab here. Yeah, I probably should have. That would have made sense. Again, I'm just not paying enough attention. Does Akash Flora have the most health now? Mission accomplished. Which means this doesn't matter. Not really. Alright. I know there was a thing that I really wanted to play, because I do need to get at least one of these things actually into the environment deck, so I think I want Cultivation? Yes. Yeah. So let's just shuffle all. I need to get the tree to 100 HP. Is there a thing for that? Nothing on the card. That does sound familiar, though. Is that part of somebody's variant? Okay. Never mind, then. Why are we healing the tree? So, getting this variant required that the tree never leave play. So I'm just trying to make sure it's got a healthy life pool so it doesn't leave play. Everybody else is technically expendable except for Akash 3. I don't know, play. Why not? Sure. You know, as with most variants, I just, you know, rig the deck and then do what you can. Didn't I already do this? Do I have multiple end steps now? Play. I don't think that's what this did. Certainly not. One here to regain 4 Wraith. Why not? Boy. Yeah, I could see just being safe, but and yeah, you can tell my card's currently on top. I guess I don't know what's potentially going to hurt me if I do that. I should probably let Wraith take care of the Sonic Mine. Let's take care of this guy. Maybe. So I think it was 4 or 5 years ago now when streaming just started becoming big. I was watching like a good Magic player play Magic the Gathering on stream. And they were like, it is much harder to play on stream because you're trying to pay attention to chat, you're trying to interact with people, while also playing the game, and there's just a lot going on in the game that you have to keep track of, and you kind of just can't do both. This does 2, so I'm not going to stun bolt it. I'm just going to get as much damage as I can. I know I'm bumping this guy's damage up, I don't care. I don't care. Famous last words. Sure. Sure. Yes to all. That's one of those things that in the physical game would have worked much better. That's fair. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you watch a streamer just get completely overwhelmed, like they're playing the game, but mostly they're talking to like 10 different people or more. That could be hard. And yet here I am, just interacting with chat, barely playing the game. Hey, how much damage are you doing? Second highest? Well, that's probably one of my people. So let's reduce your damage. Ooh. Hey, Games for Live Gamers now following. Thank you. Why did I do the hand cannons? It's Ambuscade dealing the damage. Whoops. I'm just gonna fast forward through this. Oh boy, okay. Eh. No, that was entirely on me. Even when I didn't have chat last week, I made a lot of misplays. Blame's entirely on me. Ooh. Ooh, that's smart. That's very smart. I didn't even see that line. Yeah, okay. Repeating for the benefit of everyone else. You can select the tree as one of the targets, and then everybody gets a free power because the tree deals 2 damage to itself, reduced by 2. That's really cool. I like that a lot. It doesn't matter who I hit here. See how it's just double clicking sometimes. Huh. The tree's health bar does not translate as well to the digital version. Because the max is 3? It's keeping track of that is a little rough. Yes. Yes. We're just going to keep going. We're going all the way up to 6. And maybe I kill the Magma's Rage. Yeah. That's absolutely true. With the heroes that I play a lot, I'm not going to say I won't make misplays, but I see things like that more often. Like little things that you can do that are definitely not obvious at first. There are no seeds in here, so I don't care about that. Let's put this one into play. Or into the trash. That's what I meant. So like Tachyon and Wraith, I've got them down. I'm sure there are little things here and there, and as you say, there's definitely an element of seeing other people play. It's the fresh eyes theory that if you only ever do your own thing, then you don't know what you're missing, right? Somebody else coming in might have a different perspective and may see a line that you don't. I love Expatriate. There's a lot of them that I love. I like this game. This is a good game. I may do this. Okay. I'm seriously considering punching Akash 3 with Wraith. Run out of cards in hand. I don't think this matters. I could see that with Expatriate. That's... yeah. It's the same problem I have with, whoops, finger slipped. With Void Guard Mainstay, it's not that he runs out of cards in hand, it's just... because his deck isn't really geared towards what I usually like. I like Slumbering Serpent in the actual game of Spirit Island. It's just... No. I didn't know how to react to that question at first. I like the decks that are able to get card advantage, which is like the ability to draw more or at least to filter your deck so that you get the things you actually want. I don't think this matters. It doesn't. Yeah. Skip. Once again, I don't think any of... Yeah. Actually, no, that's good. I like that. Ooh, I'm sorry, the tree is already in play. So, now that we've gotten Akash 3 down to 9 health, we have to get her back up to full health. Which is what I'm doing now. Is the serpent nice to us in this version? Yes, it's only villain targets. We like the serpent. Which one is this? Yeah, okay, now we can start playing this. Yes, that is a strong Tachyon that lets everyone draw. Personally, I'm a fan of Super Scientific Tachyon, the real bottom two of a deck, and if they share a type, put them into play. Yes, they can whiff. And I guess your team composition definitely matters. Because if you have a bunch of people who want cards but don't have a lot of card draw, then clearly you want to give them more cards. Yes. Yes, it is. It definitely is. Love me some Dr. Medico. I should have done combat stance just because I don't have one yet. Alright, well, let's break this cloaking device, I guess. Fine. Keep healing yourself. I don't care. He seems to think that matters. Maybe I should get rid of the Eternal Timber. Up to 3 targets. Okay, I'm like, why are you giving me a choice? Why did I hit the reactive plating when I meant to hit the cloaking device? These are questions we can never answer. Why did I just deal 0 damage? There's no way to answer that question. No. Akash 3 needs to heal. It's because I don't always just pay attention. That is definitely a bigger problem with the digital version. It is much easier to just not pay attention to the little things. If this were the paper version, it would happen less often. I'm not going to say it would never happen. Just, it would happen less often. Ooh, charge attacks. Nice. There's something to be said for just ease of information. And I think, even though it kind of doesn't make sense because broad tabletop, it's hard to see things, but I think it's easier to get that information than just with these icons. So. I have so many seeds that I don't need. Sure, let's do that. That sounds like fun. Let's keep putting them into the deck. Or the trash, either way. That's what I needed. It's the end. But I'm learning, though. I'm paying attention to the top card of the environment deck. Actually looking at it. Let's not. Let's Healing Pulse. And yeah, let's do this because I want to get Akash 3 healed as fast as possible. No, you do not get to use a power. You're a maybe. Yeah, you know what? I like that. I want to Razor Ordnance this. No, I should not be splitting up damage. It's a bad idea, but here we are. Yeah, no, we don't want charge attacks to survive. It's bad, okay? Maybe I should be filtering the deck, but I think I just want to get rid of a couple things at once here. Take advantage of Wraith's raw damage output. Yeah, you do your thing. Oh, it's gonna ask me like 500 times if that tree, or if that seed is the lowest health. Yes. Yes. Which is fine. I actually probably should say no to some of these, but... No. That's not going to change anything. It might actually have it so I asked fewer times, if that's the... Oh, I didn't know that. There's like an always yes option. Oh, I can just choose you. Well, yeah. I'm in the healing phase now. Let's reduce their damage, or his damage. I did that right? I may have made a mistake again. I'm pretty sure I did that right. Once it gives me priority. There we go. Because this card deals itself 2 energy damage. So now, as Games mentioned earlier, I get to let the entire team take a free power without actually doing any damage to the tree. Yeah, but that's until the start of Ambuscade's turn. So now it'll be back. Wait. Yeah. When does Thorns go away? Until the start of my turn. Never mind. That might still work? Yes, because of order they entered play. So the tree will trigger first, and then I'll remove the -2 damage. Yeah. Okay. I realize I should not be targeting Akash 3 with any damage, even though it's not likely to go through. Oh, no. It removed the... So here, if I... Yeah, it still does damage to itself. Yeah, so it's not... It removes it at the absolute start of the turn, uh, not when it gets to that card's execution order, basically. That is weird, though. Guess that's the way it works. It's not always perfect. Okay, let's scatter some seeds, because we have, like, 3 in hand. And, you know, there's something to be said for house rules. Back when digital version of Sentinels first launched, it allowed absolute zero to go to negative health during the middle of thermal shockwave, as long as you ended at a positive health after the power was fully resolved, which was awesome because it let you go to like negative 17 health and then heal for 18 or something, or heal for 20 some. It was so fun. So that's my house rule for the game. If I'm playing Absolute Zero, or if anyone is, I allow that to happen because that's just a lot of fun. It also makes Absolute Zero a more fun character for people to play. Sure, let's play this. Why so much reactive plating? So much. I need to get rid of the Eternal Timber. It's hurting me now. Actively hurting me. So yes, if you want to play where that -2 thing doesn't fall off until you get to that card's play order, just do it. It won't work in digital. But, you know, that's another advantage of physical games versus digital. You can do house rules like that. Yes, this is good. This is strong. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's just they're trying to auto-resolve things. I don't know. Do I need to do that? I don't think I need to do that. Eh. It gets Akash 3 healed up faster. Which is really all I'm worried about right now. Alright. As discussed, this is going away. And we're going to punch some stuff because we are past due for punching stuff. Okay, charge attack. See, he does have the explosive launcher, and I guess I don't want to run into a sonic mine. But I'm still just going to punch stuff, or, sorry, stab stuff. It's one thing that I wish I could do more of at this point in my life, is the RPG. I did most of the kind of print and play thing with my sister, but now she does not have a lot of time. She had her own child. And I don't have a lot of time because of my child. Yeah, you do your thing. Now, well, don't hit Akash 3. You're making my job a lot harder. Undid like an entire turn's worth of stuff. Actually, you know what? Is this character card? Yeah. So it's not going to heal Akash Flora, but I think it's still easily worth it. I don't want to hurt myself. Ooh. It's like 50% each one. That's a tough one. Yeah. That's what I like about... That's the wrong way to start the sentence. It's a tough problem for digital board games to solve, right? Because there's one of two solutions. Either the person who hosts gives access to everything, in which case, why even force other people to buy a copy? Or everybody needs to have all of the stuff. And of course, the first one is more in line with physical games. You're going to go to somebody's house and they're going to have everything. It's not going to be everybody brings their copy of the game and all the expansions. I don't want to hurt myself. All of these are hurting myself. Not great. Which one is this? No. No, thank you. Alright. Let's just get this out. But at the same time, you do have to make money. I get it. I've liked how, like, the Talisman digital version has done it, where if the host has all the DLC, then everybody has access to all of the DLC when they're in that game. But no, they're all going to solve it in a different way. Is it this card dealing the damage? Yes. In case I want to attack Ambuscade, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to make sure all these can't deal damage. Yeah, that would be fun. And that also means that the people who are invested in those heroes are more likely to buy them and play them. So it means you don't have to get everything as a host. And as a player, you don't have to get everything. You can focus on the things you actually care about. I think in practice, there's nothing in particular stopping that from happening from a development coding standpoint. We need to get rid of these reactive platings. That one. Really? I can't believe I hit 2 non-targets. I guess that was about right. Yeah, I think that would be a pretty elegant solution to the problem games. Do I even have... Have I lost a single primordial seed? No, I don't think I have. There's no point in me drawing cards either. Let's just shuffle some of my seeds back in, right? This one. Play. That one. No. I might destroy that ongoing just so it stops asking me. This is a thing I do a lot. Do a thing just so it stops asking me. That's fine. Don't you start with me, dragon. Don't you do it. Yes. Yeah, possibly. Suppose I should. I should at least try it. Experimentation is key to progressing. Yeah, let's block some damage. Sure. Heal for 2. Use a power. Stab something. I should have done the throwing knives to hit the reactive plating. It's fine though. I killed the other one. No damage wasted here. You know what? Actually, that's not worth it. I think it is more worth it to just bump up the HP gain. Also, I feel like the music is very low, and I'm sorry about that. I can hear it, it's there, but it's very, very quiet. As far as my end goes. Okay, so let's punch this thing away. We let that live for far too long. We have to be careful not to kill Ambuscade too quickly now that his defenses are down. We do need Akash 3 to get to... Wow. He's been pretty consistently getting that card a lot. Oh well. Such is life. Yeah. Boo. Oh, yeah. No, that's my fault. Yeah, it starts out pretty loud. Maybe it's because I'm old now. So old. But I feel like a lot of games have initial volume levels that are way too high. Maybe I'm just unlucky. Do any of these heal me? No. Oh, here we go. This will ask me a question every single turn, so maybe I can use that to tell me if I can skip things forever. Shuffle 1 card. Yeah, I still have a seed over here. Boom. Sure. Play. Alright, so if I hit... Try the hold, select no when it asks. Oh, look at that! Right. I'm terrible at mirrors. There we go. Right there. See, it's all lit up. Thank you, games, for pointing that out. Hey look, I can heal somebody even faster. Okay, I think we've almost gotten there. Castillo just has a lot of max health. Yes. I don't care whose turn I do this on. You know what? Let's just make sure Akash 3 doesn't lose a bunch of health. Well, variant Akash 3's health pool doesn't help me heal up this one. That's what I'm trying to unlock. What is variant Akash 3's power? I guess we'll find out pretty soon. I'm waffling. I don't really want to throw any knives. Pass. Skip. Ooh. This is absolutely not representative of the game as a whole, but that'd be pretty strong with Akash 3 as it stands. That'd be pretty fun. Choose for me. Alright. Let's the ambuscade do his thing. Sonic Mine. Oh, that's when things enter play? Okay. I guess I'm kind of glad he didn't destroy anything. Alright. Your max is 50. You're down by 1. That's easy enough. So this is non-environment target. Okay. That's all fine. Ooh. Reduce damage dealt by Sonic Mine by 2. Sweet. It would have been fine. I'm just gonna play it safe. Yeah, that'd be good. Are we going to hit a maximum health? Are we going to hit Akash 3 having no cards in trash or deck mode? We're getting dangerously close. Alright. I know Wraith's at maximum. I just want Wraith to start hitting things. There's your throwing knives. Okay. I don't know why. I guess. Because they do deal damage. So theoretically, this shouldn't deal any damage. Let's test that. There we go. Let's just fast forward to this. Like, this is definitely a thing where In paper, you just say, it does no damage to anyone and move along. It has to actually do the math for everything here. But that said, in paper, maybe I missed something. Maybe something takes bonus damage and I forget about it. Things happen. I can only deal 20 right now. I guess let's just play another mega computer. Why? Because I gotta. It's true. Tachyon is just so fun to play as. That one. Oh no, you have to ask for all of these? Oh boy. Oh, another downside of the digital version. All these modifiers really end up chugging things down a little bit. So we're gonna be here a while. Such is life. Someday we'll get past the primordial seeds. Okay. That one. Let's just keep punching. I don't have to end the game at full health, right? I don't think so. Let's hope not. Because I'm gonna take a lot of damage from this. Oh, it's my turn. Oh, okay. Are there any seeds in here? Nope. None of this matters. Let's draw. Like, granted, I could get Akash 3 back up to 50 health. I don't even think it'd be that difficult. I should circle the always yes option. Alright, so talk to me. Which card am I playing that lets me get environment cards into play? Because they destroy each other, so it all has to be one turn, right? I assume. Oh, in the environment deck? The shifting biomes? Okay. Okay, so you get this into play and then you can just push everything out. And you can just recur this. So that new biomes entering play and continue the trend of not destroying anything. Hey, since I have nothing better to do with Wraith, and I don't want to go through that math again, I'm gonna destroy that. Threatening, not even a little bit. I think you can tell by how I'm playing this game that long turns are not my enemy. Oh, look, it would have destroyed the biome anyways. Oh, well. Hey, play. You know what? Oh, no. I'm not going to hit all. That'd take way too long. It's like, I should discard everything. No, that would just take a long time. Oh, no. We hit the other biome that just hits everything. Excellent, excellent. And by everything, I mean most things, because all the seeds have 3 health. All those thorns are funny. Oh, that was good. How much life does the tree have right now? A lot. So much. Okay. Suppose I could, like, stun bolt ambuscade into oblivion. I mean, not really, but you know what I mean. Oh, I don't deal damage equal to X. That's very important. Alright, alright. Oh. Well, this does nothing. I thought it was Akash 3 dealing the damage. Oh boy. Oh boy. Nice damage, Devouring River. Well, just keep trying. It's fine. Everything's fine. There. I figured it out. Ah, that's a good card. I like Universal Donor a lot. Alright, well, Akash 3 is back at full health. And this would currently deal 22. Oh, so close. So close. Yeah, okay. Let's just do this. Throat jab would have been much better. I wish I had had that. It's a non-human object or creature. Ooh. Dwarf? Or like an Arcroca or something? Or do you mean, like, non-humanoid? Can I be like a cursed amulet that is always being passed from person to person and they always meet some grisly fate just by holding it? Yeah, that's what I would be. I thought I got rid of you to avoid this exact thing. Oh, really? Boo! Boo that man. Would you like to swing your sword? Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. Oh, okay. Would you like to swing your sword again? Stop! Oh, but see, the thing is, though, it'd be like, do you want to swing your sword? Do you want to swing your sword? And then, like, the 101st time, do you want to destroy your sword? Yes! No, stop! No! Oh. Ooh, yeah, you went up to me. Are you sure you want to swing your sword? Which target do you want to swing it at? Oh my goodness. The guy right in front of me. Your friend? No. Oh, that would be fun. Can I... If you're putting together a D&D campaign, can I be that character? It'll be fun, I promise. I might be lying. I don't think it'd be that fun. It'd be fun for me. All right. What's the popular, like, here's D&D. You know, when you're a newbie, you make a level 1 fighter, level 1 human fighter. When you've been playing all your life, you make the baguette, the sentient baguette wizard, who moves himself around using mage hands. Now I can't even target Ambuscade. Boo that man. This highest HP. Well, that won't do. Oh my gosh. Alright, you've been entangled, which means you can't deal any damage. Now select which targets you want to attack. But I can't deal any damage. Select your targets. I don't even care about Akash 3's turn. Yes. Maybe I should, but I don't. There we go. Everything empty. Yes, I choose Ambuscade to heal. You know what? I'm gonna do it. There. Way to go, buddy. Okay, so I have to do the fun thing, right? Yes, I have to do the fun thing. Oh, here, you can heal. The fun things are always fun. It's true. It's right there in the name. Or the description. Okay, here we go. I'm glad these aren't device cards. Look, I did it. Whew. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Someday. Alright, it is 8:30. Do I... Wow, that was a long game? Okay. Do I have time to unlock another variant? Yeah, shit, probably not. Everything I have, 8:30 p.m. Everything I have left is kind of like the long-term games. Clearly, I just unlocked completionist guys right now. I will reiterate, I have a child. She will not let me go until I unlock completionist guys. I could go get, like, the paper version of his card. That would be easy. Yeah. I don't know. I might... Oh. Completionist Guys allows you to swap out other variants. It's wild. Just like Guys should be. Yeah. you get to swap other characters' variants, which, oh, I would love to see how that works in digital. That sounds like a nightmare for the dev team, but a lot of fun to actually play. I might actually call it there. Yeah, because I started about 45 minutes early, so I think ending half an hour early makes sense. Yeah. And you know what? We did a cool thing today here. Let's go look at this. Wah. That's pretty. I like that, even without the foiling. I like that a lot. So that's one of the things I'm gonna miss with Definitive Edition is seeing the actual progression from the original art, and I don't even think this is like the original art, but from his old art style when he was just figuring things out to what we have at the end of the game, he gets a lot better. Yeah. Definitive Edition is going to have more of, like, more variety. But we'll see. I'm going to like it. I just don't know if it's going to be my favorite. Alright, so yes. Let's, nope, this one. Doing everything live. That's how we like to do things. So guys, thanks for tuning in. That was actually a ton of fun. I missed chat interactions. That would make sense. That was always one of my favorite parts of streaming, is being able to interact with chats. My second favorite part was that it forced me to finish video games, which historically I'm bad at. So forcing functions are great. If you guys had fun, I hope you did. I plan on streaming every Monday at 7:30 p.m. United States and Canada Pacific time. I can't say that's going to be guaranteed. Like today I started a little bit early, but I'm going to try and hit more or less that point every single Monday. And then sometimes on Tuesdays I have a different game that I have a Minecraft server going actually. But the group is historically kind of flaky, so I might do more Sentinels. I might also show off Spirit Island. Spirit Island's a ton of fun. I like that one too. Also, everything I do here on Twitch is exported to my YouTube channel. There's a link in the Twitch channel description somewhere down below. It's somewhere. Just down below me. So you can see all the things I've done, except for like the first 5 videos, which aren't worth watching anyways. Separating into convenient playlists, so you can see all the Sentinel stuff. To my knowledge, every single, or at least the vast majority of the variants for Sentinels have been unlocked on stream, so you can see all of those. You can see how I spent like 3 or 4 episodes trying to get Dark Watch, Dark Watch Setback. I think Dragon was around for that. Those were times. Those were times. And hey, if you happen to be watching on YouTube, there's a link to my Twitch channel in the video description down below, and you should check me out live and come hang out, chat. We have fun here. And as a bonus, the more I interact with chat, the worse I do. Dark Watch Setback is you have to play with the other members of Dark Watch, their actual variants, and then regular Setback in Rook City against Chairman. I'm not a big fan of half of the Dark Watch members, and so it was a tough one. it's a tough variant to unlock. Somebody finally pointed me out to a strategy that basically kills off setback right away, but you also kill the operative right away. And that was huge. That's how I eventually won. So, spoiler, but I recommend watching that if it's convenient. That was a good one. Also, a really good one, which I think I've clipped here on YouTube or on Twitch, is my entire team had been killed and then resurrected at least once because I was in the Temple of Julong. And we were fighting, I think it was the Matriarch. Uh, and we eventually just got all of her deck emptied without replacements because we had like Haka or something. Yeah, Chairman and Rook City. Chairman is hard. Rook City is hard. The two of them together is a frightening combo, just like Chairman and Pike Industrial. They're challenging combinations. Anyways, yeah. So guys, thanks again for tuning in, and I will see you next time, hopefully.